Yo, baby. Welcome to another episode of the Uncut Knowledge Podcast. What's happening? It's your boy V Phrase, you know what I'm saying? Call your wife, tell her I don't need her, dismiss your bitch like Vegeta. You know what I'm saying? Me? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? You got the squad. You know what I'm saying? Off the rip, off the fisticuff. Who else in here? What you got? What he got?
It's your boy Vec. Try to stay focused. I know y'all see the evil. Damn.
You dropped the ball.
No. No, don't cut that, bro. No. Restart this whole fucking episode. Restart the whole fucking episode.
You drop a nuke on that.
Maybe Aaron, please cut that. Maybe Aaron can read.
No, please cut that.
Yeah, cut that, bro. You gotta cut that. I know me more than know it.
This is uncut knowledge, sir. What did you think this was?
Come on. Oh, was it recording? Fuck.
It's okay.
It probably won't make
it's all right, bro. We all
the
Let's
bloopers.
go.
All right.
We fall down.
And then we get back up.
I'm a little meditative. That's all.
No pressure, dog. Go ahead. Just be you. It's you.
I should do another one.
It's
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
You got one off the top again?
Cool. I'm going to go off the top.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not. Okay.
No.
It's your boy, man. I'm trying to be focused. I know you see the evil in me. I can't. Why can't I
Take
say,
your time.
I gotta watch too.
Deliver
Right?
it.
Right. It's your boy Vet. Come on, man. Hold on, fool. This never happened before. Fool. It's your boy Vet. Trying to stay focused. I know you see the evil in me. Call me Meliodas.
Okay. It's 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, what's going on? It's your guy, Coach. You know what it is. Doing what I'm doing, and when I'm doing it.
There it is.
And doing it, baby.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Frazier, the third eye savior. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all doing good. Hope everyone chilling. Yeah, nah. Shout out
He
to
said,
D
no.
Frazier.
What's up, y'all? It's Destiny from the 623. Still here. Haven't left. Thank you for having me still.
6 deuce straight. Yes,
Dude.
you like that though, the Vegeta. When you weren't expecting them, he thought
Yeah,
he
no,
was ready.
no.
Like,
I
I
like
got
that
one.
same-
I like that one.
Kept it in the pot. He said, hold on. You niggas gonna see him a little bit. And
What's up here, fool?
I'm gonna do another one. It's your boy Vet. I'm good with numbers like Sudoku. I ain't worried about you other niggas powers up, but only Goku.
Eh,
All right, but do another one for you.
eh. Go ahead.
It's your boy Vet. Smell good, love the aroma. Got them big titties, call me Boma.
You said big
Got the
titties,
big
call 'em
titties,
Boma?
call me Boma.
Titties.
Titties.
That's what I thought.
Titties.
Okay.
The titties.
So you got big titties. Call you both?
No, I said she got big titties, call me Boma.
Wait.
Oh, no.
No, don't call me Boma.
And again. And again.
Yeah, it's your lawyer.
Right.
And again.
Cut this episode.
I don't know how you're gonna do in court, buddy.
He's like, you know you're guilty.
killing me, bud.
You're fucking guilty, sir. I
You're
can't do it.
killing me.
I really killed.
You did. I'm gonna have to find
And it
something.
made sense. I said dismiss a bitch like Vegeta because he dismissed the shit out of Boma.
And then you just
But he
basically
loves her
saying
though.
that
He
you're
still
Boma
loves
for-
her though.
He
You're
was
trying to be his
banging
bitch.
cheeks.
Oh, I'm not
That's
trying
all
to
he
say
was.
bitch. Sorry,
He got
Boma.
her.
Sorry.
He said what?
Impregnated. So he was just banging cheeks, so he got her impregnated.
Okay.
Didn't Vegeta take Boma from Yamcha?
Yeah, and he was
Right.
dismissing her. Yamcha was mad because he was like, how you like
Bro.
this thing? He don't even be fucking with you.
But
Vegeta
he
gave
do
her
fuck
that.
with you.
Now.
He gave her that. He was. He gave her that prince. He gave her that.
No, he
man.
he turned into the
Who you
great
supposed to be to
ape
me?
in her. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
You mere human. You think you're gonna
And
please
she
me?
still-
This mere pussy.
Still
I'm
said,
good to
although
beat.
He wasn't the one.
I'm gonna be the last bang on you.
She kissed that tip.
What's his move? Final flash your pussy. What is it?
That's one of the movies.
Right. What's the other one?
Gatling gun.
Oh, okay.
Gallic gun.
Okay.
Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
She stayed with him, although he was not the nigga. But
she loved him though. She was just on his
She
cool.
did, but he wasn't on her cool.
My
Right.
niggas just be trying to power up through life.
That's it. That's all he want to do.
That's all they
He want to beat frame and power up.
But see,
Get gravity levels.
That brings me to our topic of
I was
today,
about to say.
Sorry.
Let's
Sorry.
get some deepness going.
which
in
is
there.
That is
I
deep.
know.
Dragon Ball
But see,
Z
watch
deep.
how I connect,
Right.
which is pay attention to the signs. Which you're opening, you didn't pay attention to the signs, you just wasn't feeling it. And you went there today. Bowman didn't pay attention to the signs. I mean, anybody would say,
Sure.
Yeah.
you know, he was not the man to be with.
Mm,
He don't care for you. But yeah, the topic of today is pay attention to the signs. You know, you get people these days with the why me or how did this happen or all of a sudden it just, when a lot of the times you can look back and be like, damn, I could have got out right there, or
Yeah.
I
coulda
ignored
did
that
it in
sign.
the-
Yep.
yeah.
Most definitely.
I ignored that red
Ignored.
flag.
so that's the thing. Pay attention to the signs.
As a red flag, you would consider that to be a sign?
That's a
right?
sign.
Most
That's a
definitely.
freak-
Okay,
that's a
so-
sign.
Yeah, it's a red
What
flag.
do you consider, like, do you think everything is all signs and it's up to you to determine if it's like a thing for a sign for you
Absolutely.
Yes.
to be more controlling of certain
Right.
aspects about yourself?
Which
or,
path you take type
yeah,
situation.
Everything-
like
Most
it's
definitely.
you right here. You can be more patient, or you know what I'm saying, like he did nothing wrong or she did nothing wrong, or do you? It's like either or, right? Like it can be that person. So in these signs, like how do you know what is what? Like how do you go through noting what is what? Like what's the sign for self and what's the sign for others? I guess I can
mean,
say.
Universal signs.
Yeah,
Type
type
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Get
Well,
out,
like
stay.
say like dealing with people, I know with certain things that, you know, triggers that would go off, especially if I would say dealing with a woman, you know, there's certain things that she can say, do, or whatever, and it may be like, you know what, I'm not even gonna take that. Even I'm so far as to even before sleeping with the girl, I'm like I could, but it's like, you know what, she's kind of real into the Lord. She's waiting to get married. I'm not willing to break those more. Oh, she kind of clean. I see how she acting with this. She on this
I
dude.
feel like dealing with all of that.
He's like, you know what? That's a sign. That's a sign I'm not willing. You know what?
to
Don't go to,
fully in.
because it only gets
Worse.
amplified from this point. And you know, you see people, especially in relationships, it's big in relationships. It's like, why me? Why can't this happen? Why can't that happen? It's like, well, this girl was, first of all, you met him doing something scandalous in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
How you
flag.
get them is how you going.
You know what I'm saying?
Get done too.
Oh, well, when you called her, when you know, you called him, you went there when you needed him. You know, hey, could you come pick me up? I know I'm busy. Woo. That's another flag. And then you get all these signs up to a point. Then when something big finally happens, that make you be like, oh, why does this always happen? Like, well, at this point, is it why? Like you said, is it why you? Like, why you? Why not you? Because especially I get the question, why do dudes keep messing up with girls? Why to come back and stuff? Because it's like, to a point, if you're gonna let him or that man continue to get
you're
away,
enabling it.
Yeah,
Most definitely. You're enabling
why
it.
I'ma go? Because I can know
Most certainly.
the strife ain't as much as
It's most certainly a faith aspect in certain things where you're just like, okay, I've been through it, I built with that person, so you kind of get more confidence in those senses. But it's also like, I feel you. It's like you like, who can you blame in a sense? But you I mean, it's a lot of
like
things
you
that
put
are
a
self-inflicted.
you put a crack rock in front of a crackhead and you say don't smoke it.
It's like, let's
But
say,
then you surprised when he smoke, you
let's say
like,
for instance, like somebody's driving on the freeway,
right.
bam, tire break, boom. Oh, why is this always happening to me? Your check engine light's been on, your tire thing's been on.
Yeah,
You've been saying you're gonna get to it
for like a few weeks now.
more than a few weeks. You know what I'm saying? It keeps being more than a few weeks. You keep adding on to it, and then you can't really say "woe is me" when you had all the signs telling you
Change
this is what you need to check
fucking
up
tire.
on. This
Exactly.
I'm telling you right here what you
Or
need
when
to
you
check up
scared,
on,
oh, what's
so
wrong
you
with
can
my tires?
avoid death. You know what I'm
But
saying?
bitch, you been riding on slickums for
Been
the
riding on
past.
the rim.
Out here skating on the surface.
He's a.
It's like, bro, like the signs are crucial. You know what I'm saying?
What is he doing?
I've been in that. Knew I had to get my tire changed. Like, you know what? I'm gonna get it changed. You know, once I get home, I got paid, man. But just so happened it's raining today. Like,
Oh, you drifting. You're drifting. Tokyo drift.
what?
I wonder if she know if you just.
And see, my tire, my,
Oh, yeah. As soon as they start walking in, all the Asian booties. As soon as you walk
exactly
in.
how it was.
That rain, nigga. You push that gas pedal until you gonna sit still, but you're going nowhere.
Hey, bro,
You gotta balance the wheel.
Put that in there.
I
I
was
think they got videos like
seeing the light. I'm like, okay, gotta get this changed, bro. I'm like, okay, finally got it. Got on the road. I almost made it. It's raining hard, and my tires is kind of so bad. It's the slightest
They're
water to get
floaties
up
now.
here.
I'm hydroplaning.
If you hydroplane a little bit, oh, you just might as well let go of the steering wheel. If you
just
stop,
so
you're
happen
still
I
going the
probably
same
get
fucking
like-
speed. You're on top of that bitch.
Like what? 3 miles away from the
Shit
crib.
turned into a jet ski, nigga.
Literally.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna get onto the wall. That way, if something was too happen, I just ride the wall. I take it. Just so happen I'm trying to get over. I'm like,
And you just
this car's not moving, man. Ah, shit, I ain't got no control. You see the car just fading to the left. I'm like, all right, what we're not gonna do is no, I'm scared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not.
facts.
Fuck
Yeah,
it, just gonna take the wild food. Just brace yourself. Next, you know, say,
it's short. It barely.
oh, like, yeah.
Guys, why
Good
you?
Yeah, the
shit,
view,
bro. Good shit.
Would fuck everybody out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody.
Good
Whole
shit.
stopping
Just
all
take
the
your
three.
time. Sometimes
But-
you gotta do that. You gotta take your
That
time with your
patience,
signs. Like
man.
sometimes you gotta question yourself. Like, I don't know what that was. Let me see if it happens again. See if it.
That
tells
might be
me
your
that I'm
last
aware
time.
of
though.
it.
It'd be like,
You know what I'm
see
saying?
what
It's
we-
like the Kevin Hart thing. You know what I'm saying? I heard the laugh. Because I didn't know it was coming from you. I thought it was coming from somewhere else. But I finally took the time and I looked at you and I figured out that the laugh was coming from you. Like, what was that? You know what I'm saying? That's like some of your red flags sometimes. You're
Right.
like, okay.
But people kind of like, okay, it ain't that bad.
Like
But
some,
not
your
under,
temper or
at
some
the
shit.
same time as people, you kind of like, okay, it's conscious, like, oh, I kind of got away with it.
Yeah.
You know, you move on, well, you do something else. Oh, damn. Okay, I know I can do this now. Now, what you did previous that wasn't that bad. You're like, okay, well, she ain't trip about this. I know I can do stuff below this level. She ain't gonna trip on that.
Yeah.
As long as I don't go this far, I'm
Yeah.
good. But then you taking another level. Oh shit!
Yeah. How much
So
you get?
now I can go this far.
That's
so
like the-
I can talk her down from here.
It's like the robber scenario type shit.
Panty line scenario. Well, watching a movie, got your hand right there.
Stop.
Yeah, gang. Tap, tap, tap,
MC,
tap,
She
tap.
let you lift up the panty line.
You might as well just pull your dick out there.
And it's like
This nigga Julian always
with the dick.
he always goes ahead.
No, I'm
like-
saying you said panty line, panty line. Tap, tap,
just
tap.
'cause
But
your
if you're
fingers
going
can go
in,
by, don't mean your dick can't. You pull your dick right
why
there.
not? Why not?
Because sometimes it's about the female.
Yeah.
Well,
You
sometimes
gotta make
Make sure
them
she even
comfortable,
with it
bro.
to go all the
Because
way.
most
I'm
of the
just saying.
time it's about y'all.
Make sure
no, I'm
From a
saying.
girl's perspective,
Okay,
bro,
so you
we're
rather
literally
get your
always
fingers.
thinking
She
about
might.
you. Do you think about us?
She might.
So you like
Everybody don't
fingers
think like
getting
you.
dug in your fucking
Yeah, if
vagina.
you're the one
Everybody don't like
initiating
it.
it, bro, you can't just be so.
You like his fucking
willing to take your
nails
dick
and,
out.
and digging
See?
in your fucking
See, ladies?
vagina.
There's a
This is the
difference.
sign. See, the sign.
Sign.
You can't be mad if you take my man's on. Then later on, he get a little aggressive. He was like, he been putting
But
it. He
see-
put
Right,
a dick out
true.
day one.
It's also like think about the person you get with when you like them, and then when you've been around them forever or some shit like that, and you be like, bro, why they do that, bro? That's how they was when you met them, bro. You talking
Like
about?
they been them really.
You're
since
tripping now.
Absolutely.
You're
Day
tripping.
one,
Right.
and you get the question. I get because my girl has her friends, females. What a surprise! You know what I'm saying?
Shut
Of
the
course
fuck
she got.
up.
No, I'm saying, of course she got
Women stick
female
together
friends.
for sure.
She got female friends, but it's just like, why do dudes do this and do that? Why do you think
You're welcome.
he
Thank you, baby.
treated this girl such and such this way? I'm like, because she keep letting them get away, and the reason he doesn't care to hide it because she's not the one he's trying to hide it from. She's not the one that he's hiding it from when we had the question, who do you lie to, the one you love or the one you lie to, the one you love, because you know that one is not going to put up with the bullshit. The minute she finds out that such and such is going on, it's done. So you're like,
that rap.
oh, he can't know you, bitch. I don't care about you. Yeah, I'm doing this.
I shitted myself yesterday, fam. Like,
I be
not really. I tell my woman I love that.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta pay attention to them signs, man.
Because some signs will tell you
everything you need to know.
Yeah, some signs will tell you like this person has never been around the man that you want him to be. You get what I'm saying? Other things will tell you like this person is just his way through and through. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's like one of them is going through lessons, you know what I'm saying, things that they never seen for themselves type shit. But you can kind of tell this person is good. You get what I'm saying? This person just be on some bullshit. They're human. Everybody's on bullshit sometimes.
Right.
But it's just like, how far do you take it? Like, how much of a risk are you willing to give this person?
It's different.
So we're speaking on signs about people, like
this signs they can people. I'm just using because I know a lot of people is easy relatable, but anything in the jobs why you feel like you get treated like. I remember I had a job interview and the dude off the rip, he started talking about a police shooting. I'm like, first of all, why are we even talking about this?
Was he white?
Yeah, and
common ground.
And he asked me about it, and it was like, man, I was like, it's just a crazy situation. I really ain't got no say on it. And of course, you know, he was on the officer side, and he was like, see, them people right there, they just ain't willing to work and that stuff. And I'm like, see, I don't need to say. I'm not saying nothing. Letting you talk. You giving me. I'm letting you show me who you are. Yeah. And he said all that and did all that. And said, you know what? I thank you for the opportunity, but I don't really. It got to my hair was another thing too. But that's everything. But I was like, I thank you, but you know, I don't think this is really gonna be a fit for me. So y'all don't even have to worry about going through the process. And I told Pops that. Son, why would you do that? That's a job. And I'm like, this man got to talking about he's in here talking about police shootings and then how this group of people doesn't want to work and how this guy's in the right. Why would I even go work for somebody like that? And then on top of, he's talking about situations with my hair. You say about my hair, but I see a woman of the other color with her hair down. I'm like, do you ask her about it? You know what I'm saying? If it's a long hair policy, it's a long hair policy. It should go for everybody. But
like your hair has to be up or cut?
He was asking could I cut it at this time. But I was like, I can put it up and it won't be in the way. Like, there's no problem.
Yeah, you put it in a bun.
He wasn't trying to hear that. But it's like he showed me what kind of environment this is. Okay. Why would I step in here and then get in here? Then when there's an issue, I'm like, oh man, they treat me unfair. That's messed up. Well,
so that was a sign for you not to be in
that he didn't give a fuck about you.
So
exactly.
You never like to work, man. Your color, goddamn it. Can't stand you, fucking.
But yeah, it's just anything. That's to say, it's not all about people.
Minorities.
I know you had something.
Well, honestly, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but like I don't even. Okay, so when you were talking about the signs with the whole girls and when they're going back to the person that they keep going to or finding the same type of people, you know what I'm saying, like that, it's because of the fact that like they haven't been in touch with themselves and seeing what their worth is and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So they keep grouping themselves around that said person, whether it's a different person, it's the same group of people. So that's why that keeps happening. And it's like, oh, why does this keep happening to me? Well, it's because you're doing it to yourself. You really are, bro. So like, I mean, that's the only thing that I can really say for that, because it's so frustrating when we do that, but
I feel that
they're not ready to see yet. You know what I'm saying? Right. They'll see as soon as they see themselves for who they are, then they'll understand that I don't deserve that stuff.
Self-love.
You know what I'm saying?
So. Like I get people that say, like, far as my relationship, I want to be like y'all relationship. Y'all good. I'm like, first of all,
it took us some time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But at the same time, you know, y'all could have that if you pay attention to the signs that the people that you with. You don't have to get in 2 months, 3 months, 2 years, 3 years down the line to be like, oh, this person is just switched up. No, a lot of the times somebody gonna show you who they is every step of the way, and you gonna decide, Okay,
Whether
after
or not you
this, am
wanna
I gonna
see
stay on this train
Uh-huh.
or I'm gonna get off this train?
That's your
A lot of the
choice.
time,
That's,
people choose to stay on the train.
That's your choice.
That's one of those things where like people are so in a rush to fall in love that they don't take the time to be in love.
Right.
And not
That's
even
it, you
in
know what I'm
love.
saying?
One thing for you
Like,
love
it takes
seekers out
time
there,
to be in love with
you
somebody,
can't
you know what I'm saying?
find love first if you ain't in tune with yourself. You can't. You
Facts.
got to be able to
Yeah.
love
Facts.
yourself through anything, thick and thin, because universe ain't gonna send nobody to you
Mhm.
that's ready and that's in tune with themselves, and you ain't there yet. That's a waste of that person's growth.
Yeah. You
And
gonna squander it.
yeah, no,
Because you're not ready to fully commit.
you're not
to
ready
it.
to be one with self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta be careful on those
Why
signs.
you supposed to be on
man.
camera switches, bro?
You could take them signs.
You supposed to be on the camera switches, man.
Well, he was.
I'll tell you the time. It was on them.
Well, you just got to show up the double feed then. You just got to show
Honestly,
the
though,
double feed.
bro, like that is the most difficult thing ever because we're going on 4 years now, and it wasn't that easy. Like sometimes I be like, oh god, you're getting on my nerves. Like leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. But like that's the person I want to do that with because I don't want to try to figure out somebody else's little ticks and somebody else's, you know, whatever they're doing, or if they're gonna leave the toilet seat up or have to deal with all that stuff. Like I know his ins and outs and shit like that. I can't stand him most of the time. I'm just kidding. I can't stand him a lot of the time, but like I love him so much, so I'm willing to do all that shit.
And see that-
Beforehand, I was not willing to do none of that shit. I was like, nope, I'm done with you. Nope, I'm done with you. Red flag. Oh, you don't do that.
And
Red
see, and that's
flag.
the distinguish like little stuff is just okay. It's just little annoyance versus
Exactly.
red flag. Like this nigga's prone to cheating or this nigga's prone to slapping you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
So when y'all was wrestling, he
have
jugging
to-
your arm and you like, ah man,
Yeah.
we just, oh, I
Right.
thought we was building.
like
Get
kind of
serious
slaps
with
a
you,
little bit.
man.
He just
Oh, you trying to throw him?
Frost!
No, but I feel like instances like that, those are gonna be like signs with self and who the person is, because sometimes a person that's been by themselves have a lot of things that they do for themselves. Like if you don't have a woman to put the seat up for, you know what I'm saying? You just like, I can leave this hoe up or down. And then sometimes you gotta be like, you wanna be equal rights.
See-
Why don't you leave the seat up?
I be having that. See,
Why don't you leave the seat up? But it's just understanding, like, if this person can understand and like we can talk about it and shit like that, then
Like,
that's
red flags you don't ignore. You can ignore a little minute annoyances, like little
I
small
mean,
flags.
it depends on the person because with some people you can't.
But then
ignore
you
it.
gotta know, like, you can't assume that small. You gotta ask, hey, does it bother you? Cause you might have a nigga that like,
Yeah.
hey, you
Yeah.
brushing your goddamn teeth too loud. You know what I'm saying? Take it
There's no
serious.
patience or
Right.
no tolerance.
Yes.
But you know what I'm saying? You be like, that's so small. Like, it's a small thing. I just be like, why you do that? But Jessica, she squeezes the toothpaste in the middle. I'm like, you man, just
I
get
do the same
get
thing,
it
but
from me.
since you talked about it the last time you talked about it, I literally squish everything to
Yeah,
the
like,
top.
that's
So
how I do
I
it.
do it every time. No, but I
You
start
did.
from the middle.
You
I
got
start
your
from the
big
middle.
old friend. I'm like,
Could
hey,
you imagine that? Just a
They
nigga
do.
in the
It be-
restroom. Ah!
you squeeze this motherfucker in the middle one more goddamn time, bro. So, you know what? I can't deal with this. You saying you don't cooperate?
You see hand
That
grips
nigga
in the
that
toothpaste.
just-
He's like,
Nigga that just rage off anything. What the fuck is this? What is it? How the towel folded like this? I told you, bitch, to fold it on the outside. You left it on the inside. You know how I fucking like the towels to be folded? You know what I'm saying? Just like,
Signs, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you. We got into an argument
no.
because of the bed, because I was making his bed, and he was like, babe, why don't you put the pillows on the inside? Like, because you know the crease thing where you put the pillow inside the pillowcase? I put them on the outside because I like that. But he was like, why don't you put them in the middle? And I was like, you fucking do it then.
I asked the question. I said, why you put them on the outside? Why don't you put them in there? Because that's how I do it. I'm asking the question to see why you do it. You do it. Nah, okay.
Trying to get her point of view.
Right.
Trying to get her point of view of things.
I mean, I didn't take it like that moment. That moment, I did not take it like that at all. I was like, you're critiquing everything. I literally did this because I love you, and you're asking me about it. That's just how I saw it at that moment. But then,
I didn't think nothing of it. It wasn't like I'm about to tell you how to fucking fold pillows because you obviously don't know how to do it.
You got to put the corners on the crust. Like what?
Like it was one of those positions. Like, oh, why you do it like that? Because I do it like this. Like, what makes you? Is that more aesthetically?
He's aesthetically.
Hey, listen,
aesthetically
I was a
pleasing
little
to you,
sensitive that day. I understand now. That's not a problem anymore. I made his bed today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here now. I understand.
How Cameron had it. I think that's you should have done it.
Listen,
I didn't like it.
it's okay.
That's
mine. I like it like that though.
No, I was playing. Yeah, I would. As long as you make that motherfucker up.
Bro,
you're a queen.
But you know at some point like your woman be on unguard. Like,
oh yeah.
Well, you do the unguard. What do you say?
That was prime PMS time.
Whoa,
you gotta know. Hey, you just gotta brush it out. Okay.
I don't think you guys are ever gonna understand.
I understand.
PMS time is literally the worst. It's just. I'm sorry. I'm controlling.
Because in this same situation, I'm like, no, I didn't say you do. You can do it. I was just asking.
Yeah. I asked that today, honestly. It got to a point, I was like, what are you doing? I literally stopped because we was going through a thing and I wasn't trying to be difficult, but she was taking it the wrong way. I just looked, I said, let's stop. I said,
oh, we were getting ready to get to I said, I'm getting a little annoyed. I'm sorry.
Okay, what were you doing?
What are you doing? Like, I'm not trying to be.
I don't know. I don't remember what the conversation was, but like I was getting hype, and then he was just like, "What are you doing?" And I was just like, "I'm trying not to get annoyed," but I was getting annoyed.
You just gotta hug her. Like, you come here.
Yeah, exactly. We're figuring it out, man. That honestly, this love shit.
Telling you it was the opposite.
We understand you on your thing right now, but don't be disrespectful. You better control it.
I'm about that. Ain't no excuse.
Put it in the hell.
I'm like,
that's not an excuse. You got
you grown.
See, Aaron be like, you chill the fuck out.
Okay,
bro, you think that we have the ability to control hormones?
No, no.
You think
your actions.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's about being in pain.
It's kind of like
I didn't been in pain and dealt with people and been happy and don't have attitude.
Like you got
but that's not every month.
Okay.
Every now and then.
Don't be too crazy.
Don't get wild. Bitch ass nigga. Hold on. Slowly.
Right.
Just like you
PMS
drunk, got a little control.
Hold on. I'm going to control it. Damn. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't use
it happens sometimes like that. Not every time.
She get hungry. She mad. She won't have attitude. Sleepy. She mad. I'm to sleep. Well, go in there and go to sleep. If you're hungry, go eat.
It doesn't matter what shit.
What's that little?
Hit it with that rock.
I'm like, we grown.
You took your nap today?
Like, you know I'm hungry. I'm like, I know you grown, so we can't be control your feelings, man.
You can control your feelings.
But see, that's signs, you got to determine the level of your signs. Some of y'all, hey, getting smacked on week 1 is cool, and you get moved on. You like, that ain't enough. That ain't
I'm gonna get smacked on week 1, and on week 37, I'm gonna be like, why are you hitting me?
You gonna get swanton bomb through the tables by week 37.
Because let's just be real, niggas. If he gets away with hitting a woman, and then he's gonna upgrade it every time they get into
as you go on stuff.
Yes, bro. He's gonna start.
People get more and more comfortable with certain things. Men and women, if you let stuff slide, people continue to.
You build that habit for people,
right?
Especially if you don't check.
Put little sprinkles in it throughout their life.
Telling you.
And then you do it one big time, they kind of gonna be a little bit more like, okay, what? I don't understand, but they're gonna be like, I'll take you back. You just
like you found out when you went through depression, she let you know this is real. You're like, oh shit. So
my depression, I did not like that shit. That's what I was like, bro. I never
everything
that I had been through.
Yeah, I've been there.
To get me to go through depression. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I do not like this self-reflection and all that shit.
It's just like, oh, nigga, why not you? You let man, how the nigga steal me? But I'm like, cause you let him get time when he took the cupcake off your tray in 3rd grade. You ain't doing nothing.
He been prepping you.
You let him go in your backpack in the 5th grade and you ain't say nothing to him. Why not, nigga? Shit, I stole from him.
That's fair.
You don't do nothing to people that touch you.
People ignore them signs, bro. That's what I was telling you earlier. Is like, how do people want signs, but they don't read fine print, even on the shit that they eat?
They don't.
How am I getting high blood pressure? Like, it's been telling you on everything that you eat what's in the shit that you eat, and this is the things that cause these things. Can you give me a beer, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure.
A few pounds ain't gonna hurt me. It's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy.
That's my pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's most certainly those things. Passing out in the middle of the day, you don't sleep. Don't ask why things are like, why this happening? Because you ignore the signs in your day to day from yourself. You have people to tell you. You got some people that tell
you
have a lot of pride.
all
Like,
day.
no, that's not why. I know myself inside and out. Can't nobody tell me who I am.
All right. Just don't be surprised, man. It's stir. Pay attention, man. Them signs. I just had some. I forgot what I was gonna say. Lost my train of thought.
You was pointing out to the people who was there too.
I sure was. He said, stir.
Hey, you sent it to them niggas. They know what you about to say.
What's that? Oh, no, I'm good.
I think I'm still.
I'm good.
That niggas are cooked. You ready? You baked?
Oh, no, I'm straight. But it's like, I mean, at this point in time, if you gotta, you determine your slide level. And when you're letting shit slide, don't be surprised when some crazy shit happens, because that's always been in that person's.
Yeah, it's kind of gross when you're an actual woman that has enabled everything that was happening to you. But I know better now, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I have learned my lesson.
Do you go through things like what do you determine like things like what do you look for in a sense like I don't fuck with that. Like for me, when it came to relationships, I looked at it like I'm not gonna say how I really want to be involved with you until I see how you are when you're mad. You get what I'm saying? Because when somebody's scorned, when somebody's feeling like petty or anything, like how do you handle that shit? I like what past the appeasing points. Like I'm gonna tell you everything good about me and tell you what all my aspirations are, but I'm not gonna tell you any of my doubts or any of my insecurities. You know what I'm saying?
The thing for me, one deal breaker is clinginess, and he can attest to this. He had a, huh?
Oh, okay.
He had a.
Oh, you doing a ring phone? Oh, that's cool.
He had a. The girl he was messing with had a friend at the time.
Yeah.
This was back then when Babe wasn't used like that.
Who?
And
When what?
when Babe wasn't used like that.
Oh,
now you can use Babe.
Babe, yeah, the word babe.
Yeah.
I just met this girl probably maybe 1 week, and all of a sudden she was, Babe, come on. I was like, whoa. You know
Who was this?
what you call cousin?
Yeah.
She's like, fool, you fucking weird from? I'm like, fool, this Babe stuff is
killing me.
And then it was one time when he called me over there. He's like, fool, we hanging out. You trying to come through? I was like, I don't know, bro. She kind of clingy. He sold me with a.
How old were you?
I was in college. How old was
Like
I?
22, 23.
I was like, 22, 23.
2010.
And we got over there again. We chilling, kicking. Then as soon as she said, Babe, you tripping. I was like, threw my whole fucking vibe.
And I was watching him just laughing.
He was like, fool, just chill, fool.
and then
like,
my
I'm
baby's
finna
mom,
go.
she's
He's like-
so extra. She's like, "What y'all fucking laughing at?"
And at this time, I
And I was
wasn't
like,
really this like cool with smoking weed is cool, but they were smoking like blacks and shit. So I'm like,
Yeah. You wasn't on that at that point. You was an athlete and shit.
I'm like, I'm finna deal.
Yeah,
You wasn't on that wave at all at that point.
But see, once she showed me that, I let her know, like, hey, this ain't that type of thing. We kicking it.
I feel that.
We can't go past, because anything beyond this, I give you too much of any kind of feelings, it's gonna go through the roof. And I was like, I'm not with that. You too clingy too early out. See, like mine's now, she can be like that. We 8 years in, you can come be up
You've
under
had
me.
some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay,
You can come
you're
be
right.
up under, but even then, she know. I know you like being out to yourself
Yeah.
at times. Hell, she like being to herself sometimes.
Mhm.
But that's a deal breaker for me. Like, you can't be clingy week 2 and you too available, man.
No, I definitely feel that. I definitely
He
feel
said
that.
You too goddamn available.
I don't think I've ever actually had a moment where I was like super clingy on somebody, because like even now, being 4 years in, I'm like, all right, I need to go have some time by myself, because I don't want to be up underneath you no more at all. Like I lost my whole being just being underneath you for a minute, so I'm just gonna go by myself for a second.
What's a sign you got that you like, you know what? You're not making it past this level.
When they was talking about why you didn't text me back.
Oh, so as soon as you get there, just another.
Leave my fucking number.
No, I just feel like, bro, just let it happen naturally. Even though I finished off on your chest, and I just relax, okay? You know what I'm saying? I pick and choose my destiny. You can't force, you know what I'm saying? You can't force that. You know?
I pick and choose my destiny.
And I just, you know, I maybe that's my downfall. Maybe I'm so picky into my own. I gotta. She asking too many questions. What's going on?
That's what the question was gonna be into. Like, who do you like? Who do you feel like is a good partner for you? Like, what do you look for in a woman? Like, who do you think they can walk to you today and be like, bro, I'm out the game, bro? Like, what would they have to have? Like,
in my opinion, you wouldn't have to have like. I just asked this the other day because I was like, how do you know somebody's really the one for you?
Thank you.
If you don't go, like, if you don't have a struggle moment.
Yeah.
I believe some people get in a relationship, but sometimes it's just all good, and then you find out they married, and it's like, but then how do you know she's really, or he is really riding for you? It's been good. Everything's been on the up.
Yeah.
Like, I need somebody that I know when we ain't got nothing, I know how she gonna respond. She gonna trust me to do what I do, and she gonna ride or die to the end. And if it just so happens we feel, hey, we out there together, you know, that
back against the wall, we gonna come out busting together. I ain't gotta don't do it. Hey, we gonna do this or we gonna die. Let's do this. All right.
That's like a major thing. Even if say we can be some years in, if we ain't just went through a major hardship, I can't take it no further.
If it's just been good shit, nothing has
and
nothing
good
has went wrong.
Mediocre or a problem, like, nah, I need.
You stepped on my fucking shoes, babe. I'm sorry.
I need some trauma to happen. You said some trauma, like, for real, because I'm finna put a ring, and if we get
that
divorced,
makes sense, though. That makes sense.
Everything is yours. Nah, I gotta know you willing to stick some. You willing to stick some shit out.
Yeah, real shit.
I respect that. 100%.
You're my partner for life.
You gotta stick some shit out.
I'm your partner for life. Like, I'm here for you, you here for me type.
Like, if we've been together for 10 years and it's just been all good, when you gonna put a ring on? When some bad shit happen?
If they kill somebody, I can't go to police. Fuck it, we killed somebody.
When the trauma happens, then it'll let me know. Cause right now, I don't know you beyond the good. Who's good.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't know how he is in struggle
you
mode.
Gonna crumble. You know what I'm saying? Get to your chest and you gonna.
I don't know your spine head. Some of y'all got paperback spines.
Yeah.
Potato chip spines.
Like, what you call from American Horror Story? What's his name? The black dude on there?
The gay one?
What's his face? What's his name?
You want the gay one?
Nah.
No.
It was it's season 9.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched that.
Ran from everything, bro.
Yeah, literally every situation where somebody was in dire need type stuff.
Acting.
Let's go to sleep.
And see, that's the thing. I think so many people in dire need for the end goal, and far as relations, they in so dire need of love. It's like, I'm willing to ignore these things that I know I wouldn't put up with just because it's a little sign that might be some love there. It might be the one. When you look,
it's a sliver.
Listen here, people. Love, you don't. First of all, you don't find it. You can't find it.
Absolutely.
It's one of them things you gotta.
Feel like you know, like, this is the person I'm willing to take all those risks for.
When somebody gonna fuck with you, they gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly.
They gonna fuck with you. Men included, women. I mean, when a man finds somebody, he's willing to go to the ends of the earth. He'll get right. He gonna straighten up. He gonna find the time. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But so many people are in dire need for the big money, the big job, the viral video, all the likes, that they're willing to ignore the stuff that you know in the end is gonna be detrimental to what you're looking for.
These happy moments right here, they kind of help shape your moments, but how you deal with the negative and the bad shit is really what's gonna build your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That the happy shit is gonna make you see, like, okay, this person is good. I know this person is not this way to a certain extent, because some niggas out here really be masking the toxicity. They be masking that shit hella hard with the manipulation and shit like that, and they know they be fucking up somebody. That's how you know you dealing with somebody just don't deal with their own bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Fucking you out.
yeah, you know, I know tomorrow I'm gonna go fuck this bitch, but today I'm gonna fight for it. Like,
I love you.
Okay, so speaking of, it's kind of on
You're
the same
the one
type
for
of topic.
me.
But
Till in the morning.
have you guys had a situation lately where you had to congratulate yourself basically and say like, good job, your growth has brought you to this situation type shit? You didn't react this way or you handled it this way. Is there a certain moment that has happened lately to you guys?
I try to be conscious of my growth.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you doing
and you
it
know
again.
it exactly
Stop.
because you deserve it, bro. You deserve that
Catch yourself.
for yourself.
yeah,
You deserve that shit.
And my lady, she's the same way. We'll find those moments, be like, hey, you showed some growth right there. Some growth. We do this growth. Just to acknowledge, like, hey, I see you
Exactly.
trying to, you know, making your strides.
Exactly.
Keep on the right path.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit, guys.
You gotta note those things, or that's all about the like self love for
I'm
yourself
in the game,
too.
baby.
If you're constantly giving your growth to other people and you never take a note of it for yourself, I feel like you never understand your true worth because you're in control of your growth and your change. You know what I'm saying? All the right things are thrown into you your first fucking day of living, but it's up to you to determine what's right for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It takes a process.
That's enough. Here's some advice for a relationship. If you're not growing as a people, this such simple things like if you ain't started nothing new, since you've been with somebody or took a stride towards a passion of yours, then you know what? You ain't growing with that person. Like either mentally, physically, spiritually, anything. Just strides. You know what? Something that you wasn't doing, you doing now. That's better in your life. That's the way you know if that's somebody, you know, to keep in your corner. If you ain't done nothing new, you still in the same spot, arguing about the same. You ain't even arguing about nothing new. You just same old stuff. You know what?
Still talking about the same people.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not even growing.
I told you I put my shoes there. You ask me this shit every day. I'm tired of having this conversation.
Our arguments ain't even different. It's getting boring. We can't even argue different.
Yeah, I feel like that's how you know if you're growing. If you dealt with something that you don't deal with on your day to day. Like I feel like my first growth, even dealing with our relationship, is like I flew. I'd never flown. I was scared as fuck.
You
to
done
fly.
some new shit.
You know what I'm saying? But for me to take that risk, I was like, oh yeah, I'm all in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the
damn.
one.
Since I've been with you, like damn, I done flew. I ain't never flew.
Ain't nobody ever made me want to. I was like, but I feel like you worth it. I feel like you worth that risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I feel like this is an
Thank
investment.
you.
This is an investment towards my future. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I literally had fucking Twilight moment. I sound like a bitch, but I don't give a fuck.
Some
I
investments
was
go
there,
bad.
bro. I was there, and like I forgot what it was, but I looked at her and started crying. I was like, oh fuck.
Look
Oh,
at
it was
who?
outside.
Yeah, she thought I was fucking around.
It was
I was
outside.
Like,
When was this?
Yeah, when I went down to Arizona for like
The first time.
Oh.
He started crying.
It was
she
dirt.
Like, yeah, I was like, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I just imprinted you. He's like, the best way I can think about it. From Twilight, Twilight. He's like, he looked at her daughter. He's like, and he seen everything. I was like, I started crying. Like, what the fuck? I just hugged you. He's like, you're not crying. I was like.
I thought you was playing me.
That's how I was like, bro. This is what they mean, bro. It's that love at first sight type shit. It's real, nigga. Magic is real. It does exist.
I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, it has to be cultivated.
You have to build up to it.
It can't just be love and then that's it. Oh, why are we fighting? Just because it's love, bitch. Don't mean you gotta.
No,
don't get on my damn nerves right now.
Just because it's first sight, nah, nigga. You gotta build around.
Yeah, that's how I be knowing it's fake. And they be like, he never gets.
I remember I did that though with the flight thing.
Right. He does something. You just take the bullshit.
Niggas are annoying.
Yeah,
Every woman knows that.
Everybody
Just
get
like
on each other now.
every girl.
It's
is
because
annoying.
men are like mental creatures, so we're in our head. We're complex or dumb in that situation where it's like women can like sometimes overthink it with their emotions. And niggas be like, I ain't even say it. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
Niggas are really simple niggas.
Very.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are not.
And so it'd be like, I didn't even know why you were tripping. You know, I thought it was cool.
Right. And then
You said you did it the other day.
Of course, I'm doing too much.
right.
Because when niggas see things, it's kind of like, oh, okay. But a woman said, "Why you do this?" He's like, "Wow, I thought it was okay. My bad. I'm sorry."
No, that was just the first time we allowed you to think that was okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't. I don't know. I feel like men. Do you feel like you let Jessica you feel like you let her slide more than she lets you slide on things to get mad about or incidences or like little minute things?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think I know you do.
Yeah,
I know you do because I'd be like,
nothing.
"Oh my gosh," and you'd be like, anytime I
just say it in my head. I just be like, "That was me."
He'd be chilling. He'd be chilling.
I be trying to be chill, bro. I be trying not to raise my voice.
Be cool with it.
Unless I have to. Like I said, I be having them Thanos moments. Like
sometimes you gotta
gonna snap and everything's gonna
chill the fuck out.
Yeah, the little shake.
I've never shaken.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to that. I've never had to shake.
Oh yeah, not with me, no.
Oh,
Just a little tone raise.
you put a
Yeah,
hand
no, the
raise
stern
all I've had to go
tone.
on.
I learned that
Like
from
I
Pops
told
though.
ya.
You know, Pops hit that.
Did you put your hand in your face?
Nah. Pops either hit you with the A or what else he said? He said A or watch yourself.
That's all I say. I ain't watch
yourself. Ooh, I gotta watch myself. I knew I shouldn't have said it.
Like, watch how you talk to me. Like, I done had to. Hey, don't call me yo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's certain if we playing, but if you mad, bro, I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Say, bro, it's not you want to fight something.
Yeah.
I ain't your bro. Like, bro, you say something one more. What you mean, bro?
I'm your fucking father.
Right.
You got your moments. That's a sign.
You call me Vader.
She gave me the sign. I need to turn up a little bit. Hey, bro, don't watch you somebody, goddamn. Sound like you want to throw them hands. I don't throw hands with females.
What's a good indication? I mean, a good time that you can put your hands on your child. Like, instead of getting the whoopings, like, you can get these. Nigga, you think you grown? I'm gonna give you these gut punches.
I don't know.
I feel like age is everything.
Mine's get his.
That's
now.
what I mean. Like, what age? Like, what time is it?
He get
After
his now.
18.
He get his now. So it ain't no way till you're 18 to die.
He's not slinging him around like Hulk or nothing like that.
Nah.
It's just mean like, look.
Hey, my son, it was just a problem. Y'all think it's cute. He bucks up. He tries. He's 3, finna be 4. He do that. And when you bucking, there's already a thump or pinch or something coming your way. So just be ready.
Slide your shit.
Sleeping.
Oh, poor Trey.
So y'all don't.
Because he did robot.
Oh yeah, he did it today. He did that. And then he did like he malfunction. Like,
He is the cutest, man. I freaking love Trey. He is my favorite.
He's also bad. God damn it.
So would you have you have a daughter, so that's the difference. Like for your daughter and your son, like would you ever
I want to slap her in her face.
You just grab on the arm really hard.
Hit her in the stomach.
Yeah.
Like backhand.
Oh, yeah.
That's how Pops got me in the car one day. Yeah, that's how Pops got me one day. Cause you know I'm evasive. I'm really evasive. I want some anxious.
And you still,
I could win something to get around you. Yeah, I was in the car. I forgot. I think it was talking about being late. And he was like, "Son, you late? Like you never been late to the class?" Nope. I said, "You a lie." Who'd you ever call me motherfucking lie? You never lied. And I was like, he said, "I never lied." I just have to make the face though. Like,
So you gotta. Sometimes you gotta do your checking quick, like instant. You can't even see that.
I can barely get the lie out. You a lie.
Quickness.
well, you took that one blink, he's already down.
His hand was, he was looking at me like this.
Then you blink again, he's back
I was
straight.
like looking at him kind of like side eye. You know, you're a teen. You ain't trying to give him too much eye contact. You trying to
Like that.
you telling me you ain't never been late?
What
You ain't never been late.
Mortal Kombat title screen where they had Scorpion punching him, and it's like in slow motion the whole time. It's like Mortal Kombat X, the Scorpion and Sub-Zero on the front.
It's
like,
probably like 11. Well, maybe in Wiz Khalifa. Or no, it's maybe 21
X.
Savage.
That's the one.
Yeah, X.
Mortal Kombat. That's the one with a Scorpion and
Yeah,
Wolverine.
Sub-Zero.
He punching
Yeah.
him was like instant.
Yeah, that's how it was. Like, picture him in slow motion. Like I'm saying,
Hands already. Hands right here.
But yeah, no, he's already down here.
Yeah, I really don't realize the air is leaving my body, so I'm like, you will. And like, when I get like this, I'm taking a deep inhale.
Speed it up.
Like what? Alright, itchy. You already punched you.
Funny boy.
He said you.
But see,
But you got it. That's like one of them signs, like a sign to tell you, like, all right.
Pops give you signs when he get ready to snap on you because he'll get close to you. When he say some with them eyes.
Yeah, his eyes get big first, then he get fluffy with you. He raise up at you.
I remember I was talking back one time, but just being smart, just being so okay. So say one more mother. I'm like, what you gonna hit me? You bucking up on me, bro? Son, say one more thing. You got to swing it a little bit. That's not where you coming from.
I feel like I had.
See, but I was in the little bathroom, so I was like, nah, it ain't too much to
$100.
swing. Unless he do the 1 inch stuff. They ain't in his repertoire though.
You gotta be maneuvering.
He a swinger.
You gotta be able to get.
You gotta
around.
get momentum first.
I put my fake out. I give you the. Oh, I'm coming in. I'm going out. And I'm swimming around.
The only way you talk to him is in the closet.
It's got too much respect for me to fight him. And I feel like he had too much heart. I feel like he wouldn't go down easy. He like Attack on Titan, like the Armored Titan. He just won't stop.
Nah, he not coming. He coming.
Once you initiate it, it's there. We talked about this last week.
You dangling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen a dude, World Star. I was even find the video. He picked his son up by his head, the waist, and his son was, he said, I squish your head like a little grape. He was, no, Dad. He's like, get out of here.
That's fucking scarring for your
Right.
life. Every time a girl grabs me, say, "Get the fuck off of my face!"
I wouldn't do that, but hey, sometimes the kids make you want to do that. Like, little motherfucker, stop.
I ended it already. It's so easy. It's in the palm of my hand.
Eat me shit right now.
Yeah.
You've always been in the palm of my hand.
But good parents don't take it to that level.
There you go. I was about to say that's a part of being a human being.
They just
but
only think about it. Let it be a thought and go about the business.
You have
Exactly.
to. That's
You're
what
the bigger
meditation.
person.
Meditation comes into play with that.
Cause Lord knows they give all the signs of need their ass whooped.
Damn.
Goes for kids. It ain't even relating to. How did Timmy? Why is he such a murderer? Is he blowing up people? Hey, the nigga was
You never gave
throwing
him
rocks at
attention.
squirrels and shooting niggas off the trees when he was 10.
That attention thing is a really big deal, dude.
Told you
it
about
pisses
bullies.
me off, man. I hate when freaking parents don't pay attention to their kids. It pisses me off so much. Like, literally sends them to their room type shit. Like, don't talk to me. All right, I'm gonna do things that I want to do. And then when
Right.
they come in there and, that shit, it fucks me up.
Yeah.
That makes sense why kids like literally will shoot up schools and do all that stuff and be bullies because of their home life, bro. Their home life is so fucked up, so that they got to be mean to somebody else.
I remember our pops used to play games and used to be shooting and stuff. He'd be like, you know that shit ain't real, right? Don't let me catch you ever doing that shit. He'd be like, I ain't finna do all this playing the game. I'm just saying.
He told me the same thing.
He's like, all right, see, some of y'all just let nigga play GTA and don't say nothing to him.
Kill him right there. You get it right there.
Right. Hey, son, you know that shit ain't real. You don't bring that over here and beat your ass.
Yeah, my mama told us the same thing.
Like, these is just video games. Don't go out here doing that dumb shit.
See, that's when you try to tell you about a bully. Like, you toughen up. You gonna be all right. Not everybody's built the same. You know what I'm saying? You can't do people how you was raised. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's built. You know what I'm saying? Your children might fold underneath that person. Sometimes you got to be there for
if
them.
I find that like Trey is like that and he's just not that type of person, then I'm gonna go up there. I'm like, listen here, little nigga. I may not put your hands on you, but I got plenty. They can. Don't think I won't send nobody get nobody up there on you. You know what I'm saying? You better leave them alone. So I'm gonna say, and leave it at that.
You gonna hire some little kids?
You talking about if Trey was a bully?
Nah, if he had somebody who was bullying him, but he's not like the fighting type.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like, now I got cousins. He got little cousins and some that's with that. Shit,
Little nigga by his language. Give me your lunch money, little nigga.
I can't put your hands on it, but I know those people that can touch.
Why don't y'all fuck with Trey no more? Can't tell you.
Oh, can't tell
You
you.
tell you it's it.
Bro, you 6. Fuck that
Oh, Garn.
We'll never do anything but just say fuck that nigga.
Bro, that's how it was when I went to a Zoom walk in Oak Cliff. Them niggas was
They gonna be calling him Little Trill. I'm telling you,
brutal,
Little Trilogy,
bro.
man.
Them niggas is so brutal.
He looks like he's gonna be a Little Trill.
He's a little
He's growing to a Little Trill.
You got to get to the understanding where he can control. Well, I'd be glad when he get to the age to where he'll better understand. Hey, you ain't got to trip out over everything. He just don't know how to control them frustrations, so he just snap.
That's like teaching them inside voice. You know what I'm saying?
Because
I
I
feel
don't
like-
got no inside voice.
I feel
I
like
be yelled at all the time for that.
I think that's
Mine's don't. He
I think
showed
that's
them.
a thing because you hear looking. What'd you say, mommy? You ain't got it.
My mama
You
ain't
gotta be
got
that
no
loud,
inside-
little nigga. I'm right here.
He said,
My mama ain't
I
got
know
no
you
inside
excited.
voice. Oh my gosh.
I'm a Michael Jackson. That's
I used to hear them.
What does that mean?
I mean, answer machine. What is it?
All I heard was I'm Michael Jackson ass nigga.
And then he said,
Frank phone call
Yeah,
it.
so-
I don't like to be loud. Cause I feel like I sound dumb if I yell, so I just don't really yell. I'm more of a silent assassin.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm loud.
What
as
makes
hell.
you? What makes you yell? Like I mean, like in
I
like
hate
a mad
talking
yell.
loud. I was like,
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
When's
I
last
gotta
time you
wait.
yelled?
I gotta turn my voice up. I'm gonna talk that loud.
When last time you yelled? Not talking to your son. Like just like
Oh,
Jessica.
yell just period.
yeah, like you were
Mad.
irritated.
With my iPad, and I feel dumb because I'm the one who set it down. I had set my iPad the night before, like it was on the side of the couch, and I forgot I set it there. Cause normally I put it up same spot, and I got up. Where's my iPad, man? And the last thing I remember was just got outside and set it on the hood of the car. I'm like, you had my stuff last. Did you see it? And on the car, like, man, somebody got my shit, bro. I'm walking around now. I done kicked the fuck this shit. And I go look on the side of the couch, like, oh, there it is. She's like, you tried to play me just now. I'm sorry, babe.
There you go. There it is.
I take that lie, but I was mad. I mean, it's because you left it out there. Nigga stole my shit, man.
Yeah, that pops moment. Yeah, who the fuck?
I'm like, bro, I
goddamn trash out
like, I just spent all this money on
Right. You
She
bought
got-
happy and everything.
She got mad. She's like, I'm already tired of this goddamn iPad. She like,
Damn. Then you got her in her feelings now.
everybody,
Hey,
everybody
man.
mad.
You
I
gave
said,
everybody the mad bug. You was contagious.
I
man.
take the L too, though. I gave everybody the happy bug. Gave them kids, hey, I'm sorry. You know, it was my fault.
There you go.
And when
I
she
ain't
do-
paying attention.
As long as you're able to acknowledge.
She started smiling, but she was like, you tried to play me just then. It's like, nah, you know.
Let's play
Oh,
some music.
man, that's like some funny shit that I like miss but don't miss at Pop's house. Just them early mornings, just them,
Yeah, he cuts for no reason.
them rage out moments. Fucking take goddamn trash out. Johnny, you hear him go in the pantry, all the Tupperware and the hose fall. I told him, motherfucker, all right, love y'all.
You just gotta get it out, man.
You gotta get it out for the
Gotta
day
get
start.
it out.
Gotta get it out.
Nah,
That's
you
amazing.
gotta be weary of them signs, man. Talk to yourself about them. Don't be afraid to take your time on the signs.
And that's the crazy thing about it too, is that literally this year, maybe the end of last year, I finally learned that you can actually talk to yourself like that. You can be like, what's making you feel this way? Why are you
Yeah.
popping off? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I didn't know that you could talk to yourself like that. For some reason, my mind just didn't compute. It said did not compute.
Who understands you better
For
than
some
you?
reason, exactly. And I never really grasped that statement until recently.
You gotta be able to talk to yourself and digest a lot of
Don't
things.
ask for these signs, then you don't pay attention to the motherfucker.
That's when you start becoming like more conscientious of self, when you actually be like, I can
Facts.
talk to myself
Mm-hmm.
and be patient with myself, so I don't
Mhm.
waste energy in these moments. You know
Not
what
about
I'm saying?
myself.
Yeah, like
So.
let me think about myself in this moment. Like, nah, that's doing way too much right now.
Yeah.
That person may not even mean this shit.
Yep.
Yep.
That perception, bro. Literally,
Talked
that
about
that has changed so much for me. I have literally grown so much just by seeing, okay, this person has an attitude, or this person is treating me like shit. Why are they doing that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily like they're just. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot of things.
Look at you, Cameron.
Look at
You're
you.
changing, folks.
Nah,
I
we're changing together.
You're a Pokemon catcher.
It most certainly takes her to be,
I
to be
mean-
susceptible to change. She has helped me with a lot of things. in
Oh
myself.
yes. Oh
Because
yes.
I knew how to talk to people, but I didn't know how to express myself. Like, I could talk to you, but not really portray any emotion. Tell
Right.
you everything that happened, be like, there's nothing though. You know what I'm saying? All that happened, you know, life or death, but you know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus being like how I actually felt in that moment, to like throw yourself and be like, I didn't know what was going on. Like,
Right. The
I was
silent
being all
cries.
by myself, and I didn't know what was doing it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes like a different type of expression or attunement for like your emotions to be real.
It's okay to have emotions, but not like a lashing, like you stealing off on
Yeah.
folks. It's. I feel like now, bro, it's okay to be vulnerable, bro. The best,
It's
that's the
super
best part of you is being vulnerable. If you can be vulnerable, then you're true to yourself.
But see, I think that's a lot of things to deal with men too. Like, we don't really, I don't know for other men. I know for myself, I at least try to take some time to like cry to myself, because that like it alleviates a lot of things. And I feel like a
Absolutely.
lot of men don't do it because you gotta be
Right.
strong, kind of like all the time. And then the moment that you're not strong, you're like a bitch ass nigga, or you're weak, or you know what I'm saying. You can't be that man. You can't be somebody that's sad. You know what I'm saying. You're supposed to toughen up no matter what. So it's kind of like that's what sends certain niggas over the edge when they don't take the time to be like intimate with themselves. Or
Absolutely.
just alleviate that shit.
Absolutely. It's all type of signs. Out
Take a
there.
little extra time.
Self signs,
Mhm.
relationship signs, signs with your goddamn kids, signs with your job.
Signs with yourself.
There's a
Signs
movie
with your
called
health.
Signs.
You just gotta be silent and be able to hear that shit, bro. Literally, you'll be able to see it or hear it.
It's all type of
Yeah.
signs. You know what I'm saying?
Take
Movie
some time to
signs,
yourself.
stop signs,
You're
red
stupid.
signs, yellow signs. You know what I'm saying? They
You'll feel it,
unblocking you
bro.
and elbowing you in the face all day, every day.
And read that fine print if you worry about your health.
You just gotta open your eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Open them
literally,
bitches.
signs are the intuition.
Most certainly.
That's
That's
what
it.
it is.
You gotta be willing to open your eyes. Some of you niggas just driving right past the stop signs, the
Looking at a
goddamn
text message.
60 miles per hour sign, the goddamn yield sign. You just driving past them bitches. You're not paying attention to it. And then wonder why you just wrecked and nigga in front of you because nigga told you it was 60 miles an hour. You going 80 right now.
You take time for yourself to be like, you know what, that can wait.
Yeah. I told you to yield. You still fucking driving. Pay attention to the signs, bro. With that, we out. I told you. Tell your wife I don't need her.
Tell your
Dismissing
wife.
bitches like Vegeta.
Peep shirts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
peep out the
You know what I'm saying? We
kicks
doing
with coach,
Kicks by coach.
kicks by coach.
Customs.
Peep the new shirt. You know what I'm
Kicked
saying?
by Coach
Triple
Custom.
C's. So you
Triple C. Well, you can't really throw up C's. I don't want to step on no toes
C's.
out there
Good
Yeah.
shit.
in the hoods. I don't want to throw them up, but you know,
Yep. Send me some shoes. I need something more to customize.
Yeah, on our
yeah,
customized.
would you do like a discount for if somebody sends you a pair of shoes for like your first 5 pair? You just sell them back to them like a custom, like 5% off.
You sound like Stewie.
Oh, that's
First 5, 25.
First
Oh,
five?
that's
ain't
a
bad.
deal.
25. That's
First
a good
5,
deal.
25
That's a
for some
Yeah, I got
deal.
some right here, kids.
That's a good deal.
That's a damn good deal.
I mean, what were we asking for?
You get the work. You gotta provide your own shoes though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, you get the work. $20.
Watch on shoot
You wanna
$25.
you want hit him in his shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Walker, you told me to hit you in your shit, fool.
Not like that. DM him. DM him.
Yeah.
Hit him in his shit.
Hey, another dude. Here you go.
Oh, he's the next.
Here come my information.
I shot you a text.
It's the shoes right here, bro. Just throw them hoes on you.
Then come up 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm the last one.
You throw shoes on him. Customs, bitch, my coach.
Hey.
Just DM either our Dreamers League shit. Just DM us
Yeah.
on one of our
You
platforms.
can get it.
Extra
Rephrase.
$10 get you a matching logo shirt. Go
Oh.
to Kicks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look at
That's
you
better.
bringing it
35?
up. Yeah, I'm gonna get me
35?
35. Get you.
Come with that 35, boy, and your
I might
own
have to
pair of
get me a
shoes if you
coach
want to
and
get.
shorts.
Yeah,
You can
custom
get at
shoes.
us at the Uncut Knowledge Podcast. Is it Uncut Knowledge Pod or Podcast?
On IG.
Podcast.
Pod.
The Uncut Knowledge Pod on IG. Get at me, vphrase.20. You can get it.
DLN_coach.
Bam.
Probably change in the future, but right now that's what it is.
You can get at your boy Cam Frazier, CAMFRAZIA. Hit me up.
Man, you want
You can get at me with the CurlySwirl. There's a double L on swirl, but everything else is lowercase
she be
and
jigging.
together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I gotta start doing my little jigs too.
Those L's are for life lessons.
hey,
Uh,
CurlySwirl.
This is my IG. Get at me.
What is
Damn, can I fucking talk,
You
bro?
take it at me.
Damn, I was gonna say.
It's not a
Say
damn
food. What
thing.
you say food?
What is?
It's J_right with a W, RIGHT 2007, and yeah, just get at me and shit, make something happen, Captain.
Engineer. Could he?
Boom.
And get at us on our YouTube page. Y'all go be sure to go subscribe, like, comment, all that extra stuff on YouTube. Dreamers League Network, you know what I'm saying? Beer. Holla at us.
Yeah. We out and we out.
Tingle time.
I'm a master at these scenes, bro.
Bro,
That was
shit
good.
fun.
I've been fucking with these like kind of.